Hello there, ladies and gents. Joe Barnes here from Online Marketing Addicts, and today's video is to run through the recent changes made by Facebook to how you put together your ad campaigns. It's a very simple change. It's not going to take too long to show you this, but here is their campaign structure, which you're probably fairly familiar with by now. So you have your campaign at the top where you determine the objective of your ad. So in other words, are you going after website clicks, or are you going after page likes, or are you going after conversions when people land on your website, etc. Then underneath that you have your ad set. So this is typically where you would say to yourself, right, I'm going to have an ad set that's going to go after this particular market segment, and I'm going to have an ad set that goes after this market segment, etc. And then underneath you have your adverts. Now, in the past, you would actually set the bidding and the targeting of your audience and where you're going to show those ads on Facebook within the advert section. In fact, if you've watched any of my previous training, then you'll know that if you come into ads here, that you used to put your creative in this section, the first section, and then you would go and click this button in order to put in all your targeting and determine your audience, and you would click this button in order to go in and actually put in your bidding and what you were going to pay for your ads. Well, as you can see, these have now disappeared. These no longer exist here. Your creative is still here, but your audience and your optimization and pricing now live within the ad set section. Okay, so not a massive change. In fact, it's made it a little bit easier to do it. So what we're going to very quickly do is run through setting up a quick campaign and an ad set and an ad, and I'm going to show you how it all works. So I have just posted this onto my Facebook page. It's a little podcast interview that I did earlier this year with the very lovely Mr. Chris Farrell. So I've added that to my Facebook page, and I want to advertise this now to all of my Online Marketing Addicts fans. So that's what we're going to set up. So if we come over to Power Editor, and do remember, if you use Power Editor, the very first thing you need to do is click on the Download to Power Editor button, and that's going to download everything that's been happening in your account since you used it last, and make sure that you're fully up to date in the Power Editor. Alright, so now that's done, we're going to simply come up to this little button here, click it to create a new campaign. Now here is where you choose your objective. So with a post like this, I could either go for page post engagement and try and get lots and lots of people over here engaging with my post, or actually I could go clicks to website. And the goal here is I do want people to click. I want people to click through and subscribe to my podcast and listen to more of my information and all of that kind of stuff. So therefore my goal is going to be clicks to website. So I'm going to enter a campaign name and I'm going to call it the CF podcast. Okay, and then create that campaign. Alright, so once that's set up, that's all you need to do on campaigns, very easy. And then we come over and click on ad sets. And the first thing we're going to do is create a new ad set. It's going to ask us which campaign we want to use, and we're going to select the one that we've just created. And then we're going to enter our ad set name. Now, I want to target this to my fans, so therefore I'm going to call it CF Podcast Fans. Okay, so I know who my target market is for this particular ad set, and as typically for each ad set you're going to essentially target a specific market segment, it makes sense to call your ad sets your market segment so that you can very easily reference those and see who you're targeting. So I want to go to this particular ad set and obviously want to make changes on that. So you can see here that my objective is clicks to website. That's correct. I'm on the correct ad set here. I'm going to put in my budget, which I'm quite happy with, $10 per day. I want to start it straight away. I'm not going to schedule or do anything, so I'm just going to leave that as it is. And then down here is where I'm now going to edit my audience. So I click on Edit Audience, and that's going to bring up all the things that you probably recognize from when you used to do it actually from the ad section. Now, I actually already have a target group for my fans. So I'm going to click on this, and I'm actually going to put in fans. And then I'm going to go click that one, and that's going to pull up all the countries that I've already set in my save target group. It's set my age and everything because I've already saved all of this. And then down here it shows you that it's simply including the people who are connected to Online Marketing Addicts, which are my fans. Okay, so if you don't have a saved target group at this stage, then what you can do obviously is come in here, add in the relevant locations, add in your relevant ages and everything here. Obviously put in your advanced connection targeting and make sure that it's connected to your fan page, and jobs are good. That's it, you're done. All right, and then I'm going to simply click on save. So that's now going to go out to all my fans. I can now decide where I want this particular advert to show. And just a little tip here, obviously testing and measuring your own ad campaigns is extremely important. But for me, I tend to turn off the mobile newsfeed. One of the reasons is because the mobile newsfeed tends to be very expensive for my traffic. Now, do please test this yourself. And in the actual campaign reporting tab, then there is a way for you to be able to see quite easily what it's costing you for each placement area. But that's just a little tip for you. But do test and measure it yourself. That's my optimization. I want to optimize it for clicks to website, and I'm going to leave it up to Facebook to do the bidding for me. Okay, and that's pretty much it when it comes to your ad set. You set everything in there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head over to our ads, and we are actually going to go and create an ad. So all we do for that is come up here and click on ads, and then we'll click create ad. Click on CF Podcast, go and find the relevant ad set, which is going to be that one, and then I'm just going to put CF Podcast again. These names are unimportant, they're just for your reference. And then click on Create. And I want to make sure that I'm only seeing that particular ad. So I'm just going to filter by my ad set there, just so that I can make sure that I'm only seeing this particular ad. And now we need to add our creative. So I'm going to come down here. I'm obviously going to come and grab my page, which is there. And then what I want to do now is I want to come down and I want to add in the existing post. So you've got create new. So I can obviously now create what's called an unpublished or dark post, or I can click on use existing post, and then I'm going to be able to come down here and grab the post that I actually want to use. So you can see there's my post, it's coming up there. And if I wanted to use tracking pixels, etc., this is where I'd put them in, but I don't actually at this stage. And that is my page post ad done. That's it. So now all I'm going to do is click on upload changes, click continue. It's going to upload all of that. That's it. And then I can head over into my campaigns and have a look and see that ad. And as you can see here, the ad has already been approved. So it's in here, it hasn't started running yet, but that's going to go out to all of my fans. I can click on that. And if I just click on this little settings button here, then I can see my budget, I can see my targeting and placement and all of that kind of information. And then if I actually click on the ad here, I can just double check and make sure that it's the right ad, and you know, all that kind of stuff. So all of your reports and everything that's going on with the ad, how it's performing and all that kind of stuff, you'll be able to see in here. And I did mention just a second ago that there is a way to see how much it costs per placement, etc. That's in this reporting tab here. It's a little magic button, that. So if you've got my Facebook DOM course, then you'll know all about what that little button does. If not, go and check it out. Just click on that reports button, go and have a play. It's amazing the different stats and things that you can see from that little tab. So there you go. That is how the new ad set layout is working. It's very simple. It's just changed it from advert to ad set. So I do hope that that has helped. Please leave your feedback and any questions you have below this video, and I look forward to sending further updates very soon. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.